Hello, welcome back to another video. So, if you don't know this already by watching my channel or you're new here, I really like speed puzzling. And last year, I decided after Worlds, because I got so many puzzles at Worlds, I will not buy any puzzles that are not for speed puzzling competitions, as in online speed puzzling competitions. But this year, so far, has been a bit of a different story. So let's jump right into it. Okay, so basically what I decided last year is that not only because it's a kind of an expensive hobby, but also because I made this beautiful puzzle shelf organization display thingy-majingy, which I can link you the video, you can check out how I did it. And I have very limited space. So that's the space that I have for puzzles and also some rogue puzzles there, but we don't look at that. We don't look at that. So because of that, I decided, you know what, I shall be acquiring puzzles little by little from doing speed puzzling competitions. You know, mystery puzzles, I also love mystery puzzles, and that way I could also avoid the possibility of getting duplicates. Now, the problem with that is that, first of all, I can't get all the speed puzzling competitions, and second of all, some of those puzzles are not gonna be in the speed puzzling competitions, and here I'm talking mainly about Ravensburger new releases, because I'm attending 2025 Worlds, and as you know, or maybe you don't know, they are using Ravensburger. Ravensburger is sponsoring Worlds 2025. So they will be using, at least in qualifying rounds, puzzles that already exist in the world. You know, they are released already. Most likely they are gonna be European releases. Maybe this year might be different because there's a difference between European and American releases, but I'm pretty sure they're still gonna stick with European releases because, you know, it's closer, licensing fees, and so on and so forth. Anyways, and to get kind of like a higher chance to qualify for, you know, semifinals for individual pairs, whatever teams, categories, you kind of want to do those new releases. That doesn't mean that they will necessarily be used, like the newer releases will be used, but it's more likely, I feel like. The more time goes on, the more likely, first of all, is that they do custom puzzles, like they did last year. They did it for semifinals and finals already, but not for qualifying rounds. Or if they are not using custom puzzles, they're gonna use the newer releases of puzzles. That's at least my opinion. So anyways, I bought some puzzles. So let's look what kind of puzzles I bought. Here we go. So let's start with this one. I mean, this was a mystery puzzle competition puzzle from European Jigsaw Jam. I have on my YouTube already a completion of this. So obviously I didn't buy this particular puzzle, I just bought the participation. And it's not my style. And also it's bigger piece size. And I have only this limited space on this table, so it wasn't great. It wasn't great in terms of size. But actually, I didn't think I did that bad. Not every competition, European Jigsaw Jam, has the best participants, you know, by level. So, but I guess I thought I did pretty well because I scored 16th place with this puzzle. That's my best placement in Euro Jigsaw Jam. So, you know, can't complain. So yeah, take a look at that. That's this puzzle. And they have some really cute designs, Euro graphics. I just wish they didn't have such a big piece size. Then I am gonna participate in a 3-hour puzzle mini marathon pairs competition from Les Puzzles de Blitz. It's like a French brand or French organizer, and they basically link you to this website where you can order the puzzles from. And they also provided a discount code, so you know, who would be me without taking advantage of a little bit of a discount code? And I bought some of these new cherry puzzles. This one with these little roosters with top hats, which reminds me of it's bunnies. It's fancy bunny party. It's bunnies, like, you know, but similar vibes, like these animals that are dressed up like super fancy clothes. And I thought it's super cute puzzle, so I bought it. Actually, after the fact, I'm thinking maybe I shouldn't have bought it because there might be some competition coming up that will use the new cherry puzzles, most likely, and this would be one of those puzzles, so I might get a duplicate, but I don't know, I just couldn't help myself. I don't know how you guys stop yourself from buying new puzzles. It's so cute. The other cherry puzzle was this raccoon, I guess. This raccoon. And it gives me the hedgehog vibes. That was the last competition of the year from Euro Jigsaw Jam. We used like a hedgehog puzzle. And this is on the same vibes. It's super cute. Like, I love the color scheme. Honestly, the designs for cherry puzzles, 500 pieces at least. I mean, they have some really cool 1,000-piece puzzles, but I don't really buy them. But the 500, they're so cozy. They're so cute. Look how cute this little guy is. Amazing. I love it. So I can't wait to do those. So the next puzzles, I got a few Ravensburgers, I think, that are from the New Year collection. Now, the New Year collection that has been released so far, I think, is two categories. They are kind of harder nature puzzles, and then like license puzzles. You know, there's a one-piece puzzle, then some kind of robot show, and I didn't buy those because I feel like it's maybe less likely that they will be used in competitions. But again, we did have that license puzzle last year Worlds in a qualifying round, so I'm not sure, but I don't know. You have to put the limit somewhere, so I didn't buy those. But I bought this one. So this is a peacock puzzle, super difficult. This is in a series I call Puzzles from Hell puzzle. You know, it's purposely super difficult puzzles, basically purposely. Their design is meant to challenge your will to live, I guess. So I expect this taking at least 2 hours for me. I know that there are some super speedy people that are doing it less than 90 minutes, which is amazing for them, but this for me smells like 2-hour completion. We'll see. Then the next one is this also nature puzzle from Ravensburger new release, with this butterfly and basically red flowers. So, you know, there's not that much going on in this puzzle. I feel like especially this part, like maybe have to sort by shape. Honestly, this is also, for me personally, close to 2-hour completion. Another puzzle from hell, I guess. Then we have this cactus puzzle. Now, I think maybe this wouldn't be quite so bad if you're doing it during the daylight hours. In artificial light, I could see how all of these colors blend together. They are dark, you know, there's hard to tell. I mean, right now I can see differences in textures and colors, but that's because it's natural light right now. And also sometimes, which I know from personal experience from last year's World, that the picture can be very deceiving. Sometimes these pictures are lighter than the actual image on the pieces, or they seem at least. Like you can't really tell, like I can tell that there's some bluish rocks here, then some other, you know, this is, and then... Let's use words, please. You know, different color greens here between, and then yellows and different color greens. But I feel like maybe when I'm actually will be doing this puzzle, it's gonna be a struggle bus. So I'll reserve my judgment after I've done it, whether this is a puzzle from hell or actually not that bad. But I think natural light will make a big difference for this one. So the next one, I'm actually not sure if this is a 2025 release. I think it is, but... Again, I try to look at the catalog, but it doesn't really, it just shows what's available in 2025. And as I can't, I would have to compare with the last year's catalog, which puzzles weren't included to, you know for sure. But anyways, I bought it because I thought it would be kind of cool and maybe not super easy, but also not super hard. I think the only really problematic areas might be this tree on here. You know, the trees and some parts of the sky. I mean, even though seems like a gradient, right? The redder ones just here and here, but the blue goes from kind of like dark blue to turquoise blue, and then the yellows is more yellow here and more orange here. So, and the water, I don't know. Again, this might be more difficult than it seems, or on the other way, actually. It might be easier than how difficult it seems right now. You know what I mean? Like, it's ambiguous. But I'm excited to do it because, well, new Ravensburger puzzles. Who is not excited? So the next puzzle is not from the new collection, but because I've been actually kind of working on a video about puzzles from hell, I couldn't resist getting this one. Is this Eye of the Glacier puzzle. it's pretty hard, but I have already done it now, but it's not, I guess, okay, it's hard. And it took me almost 2 hours, but at the same time, it never felt like I was really stuck. Like I was putting in pieces. Obviously, it was taking me longer than your regular puzzles, but because there is a color difference, there are some kind of color differences, texture differences in this puzzle, and you have kind of like a gradient in this flat part. I don't know, it just didn't seem quite so bad. And I never sorted by shape, which is the most amazing part, because usually in these insanely hard puzzles, you kind of have to resort sometime to sort by shape. And this so far hasn't been one of them. So I'm excited to try the peacock and the butterfly to see how they compare. But yeah, this was actually pretty good, even though it almost took me 2 hours. And by the end, I wasn't standing, because I've been trying to puzzle by standing up. This wasn't one of those puzzles where I wanted to do that. Alright, so the next few puzzles are just random puzzles that are from competitions, and then some random acquiring I got from my travels. So let's take a look at these. Right, so this is the most recent competition puzzle I did from Euro Jigsaw Jam, and it is, I've never heard of this brand, Hatchet Puzzles, but it is apparently either Bluebird or Pieces and Piece or something similar manufacturer or something like that. They do share this box size. The new box size from Bluebird is this size. And it's really nice image. And I thought I did pretty well, but there were lots of good participants in this competition. And so I went from 16th place to 42nd place with this puzzle. I did think I was doing pretty well, but I don't know. It took me more than 1 hour and 10 minutes, but it is kind of like more on the difficult side, I guess I would say. It didn't feel too bad, but it was a very nice image, and I didn't find really that many false fits. I have to say that this year, every Bluebird puzzle I've done hasn't been that bad. Like they are not the most distinct piece cuts, but again, I haven't been getting false fits. And the next puzzle will be one that is like really makes or breaks the Bluebird experience for me. I'll show you now. Right, so this is the puzzle from the latest Italian competition. If you don't know, Yukari, or I don't know how you exactly pronounce it, is kind of like Italian competition organizer. They're also part now of Italian Puzzle Association, and they work very closely with Bluebird. Bluebird, I'm pretty sure, is their official sponsor for every competition. And they're a bit more affordable, I guess, than Jigsaw Jams. At least for me, it's €5 cheaper. They are not happening quite as often. They're, I think, one every 2 or 3 months. But this was the puzzle from the last competition. Take a good look. Now, what do you think of this puzzle? It's quite hard. If that was... I mean, once I opened the package, I already knew this is gonna be hard, but I didn't realize exactly how long it's gonna take me. And it took me a long time. You know, when I complain about this puzzle, this puzzle doesn't hold a candle to this puzzle. Like, this is mental. So, I watched, and I have uploaded the VOD of me completing this puzzle. I did live stream it, right? So, and I thought initially that it took me about an hour to complete all the green bits, but it actually took me more like an hour, 15 minutes. And I finished this puzzle just over 3 hours. And I say just over 3 hours, it was like 3 hours and 1 minute or 2 minutes or something like that. Yes, that you heard that right. It was 3 hours because, and how do I know this information is because people shared it on the Telegram chat, because you have to verify your completion by sending a picture on the Telegram chat, right? They showed the picture of having completed all the birds, all the green bits, and they were missing still 160 some odd pieces. So that means that 160 pieces were like must sort by shape, It was insane. This, I think, is the puzzle where I have had to sort by shape the most amount of pieces. And there is this one puzzle from Ravensburger, which is like an otter, which has like a dark background, and it basically has no gradient. Or at least, when I made it, I don't remember if there was any gradient, but you had to sort everything by shape. And I should have counted how many pieces that was, but this one, so let's say I've completed all the green bits in 1 hour and 15 minutes. Somehow they were quite hard. The rest of the thing took me 1 hour and 45 minutes. And that's basically because I had to sort by shape. Now, the good bit is that, I mean, I didn't really get false fits, so that's good. Maybe I was just going too slow, because other people were showing that they were getting false fits. And also, there are different piece shapes, so you can work off of that. But still, this is like the epitome of puzzle from hell, because having to sort by shape so many pieces is the worst. It's the worst feeling. This is not speed puzzling anymore, right? It's like the worst form of slow puzzling, when you have to sort by shape. And obviously this is like exercise of perseverance. Basically that's how it ended up, because I am still participating, so I was trying to do it as fast as I can, but I had to keep reminding myself that I have to keep going. And also the feeling of being overwhelmed, because once I completed all this and I realized that I had to sort by shape everything, including the edge, including all the inert pieces, seems like such an unsurmountable task. Well, I'm happy I've done it. Personally, I don't think I'll be doing this puzzle again. I probably hoping to sell it, or, exchange it to somebody who wants to have the challenge and give me some other puzzle in exchange that I haven't done. But yeah, this was something. All right, and so the last puzzle from my first stack is this Gibson puzzle that I got in London. It's called London Landmarks. It's a nice, cute little puzzle, basically like a souvenir, but it was pretty good for speed puzzling, because I recognize in myself that I have trouble with busy puzzles. Puzzles where there's lots of detail and you have to find those details on the image to then place it in the puzzle more or less where it goes. So yeah, I mean, I struggled with this one. Not like it, I don't think it was very hard. It took me almost 1 hour and 20 minutes, just because by the fact that I just struggle with busy images that, like, I don't know how people's brains work really when they are so fast with finding the exact spot where the piece goes, when they recognize what's on the piece and where it goes. I don't know. It's a big struggle, but this was very cute. Really liked it. Gibson has really nice piece cut. Would recommend. All right. So the next portion of my haul is basically puzzles that I can't actually show you because they are speed puzzling competition puzzles. So the first one is the Les Puzzles de Blitz 3-hour pairs mini marathon that's happening basically almost at the same time as this puzzle video is gonna go live. So if you follow my Twitch, you will be able to see me participating. But anyways, it includes 4 puzzles. You have a time limit of 3 hours to complete them. I will most likely not gonna be able to complete it with my pair, because my pair is not a speed puzzling person. I don't know anybody who speed puzzles who lives nearby. Like, none of my closer inner circle people, or not even inner circle, like, I don't know anybody who speed puzzles in my area. So the only persons I can make speed puzzle are my friends. So that's what's gonna happen. My friend is gonna come over and we're gonna try to do as many we can. I think we can do at least 2 puzzles. At least 2 puzzles, maybe 3 if we're lucky with the images and somehow I'm very good, but like 2.5 puzzles for sure we can do. Up to 3 puzzles, I would say. 4, not. But yeah, don't know what they are, so I can't show you. Then next one is all of these puzzles from Euro Jigsaw Jam. Again, so I count this part of the haul, obviously, because these are puzzles I've purchased. I just don't know the images for them, but these are part of my haul. First of all, I love myself a mystery puzzle. So I even like doing puzzles without the image. It's just like the part of discovery makes your brain like go, go, go. You know, put the connections, and then you kind of have that pressure of a little bit of having to match what's on pieces on the image. So I have here 6 mystery Euro jigsaw gems. Let's put them. Oh my god, the stack is insane. Wait. There you go. That's my puzzle stack. That's my haul. So if you have any advice how to stop a speed puzzling addict, I don't know how to define it, stop buying more puzzles because I don't have a space. Where am I gonna put them? My shelves are full. I don't know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, that's my haul. Hope you will see these puzzles probably eventually featured on the channel. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, and meantime, I'll be puzzling.